This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for June 8th, 2023. It's currently April 21st, 2023, 2:19 p.m. Eastern Time. The shuffle file we're about to play was created February 26th, 2023 at 10:32 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this file right here. And the overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a decline that'll stand out on a multi-day chart and offering an opportunity to open up a trade position or open up a long position. There's also a significant overnight, like swing trade overnight, that we'll get into towards the end of the video, guys. It's important on like the 1 month. But before we go any further, just for the new people, I want to make sure they understand the whole purpose of the channel. Yes, it's to help people make money, kind of give people an edge. If you're a responsible trader and you trade responsibly, this channel will give you an edge. If you like bet everything down, bet the house on like one prediction, that'll be the prediction that's wrong. Almost certainly that's how it works. So don't be silly, trade responsibly, and the universe will return, that responsibleness with reward. And so what the main purpose of the channel here, guys, is to make sure that we're transmuting some of that competitive stock market energy into better positive energy in the universe. So we ask that you take 5% of the profits from the information that you utilize here and send it to one of these charities, pay it forward to one of these charities, make sure that the flow of abundance is continuing onward through the universe, and that the act of attaining some financial gain through this website is entwined with good deeds. It's important that it stays on the good side of the equation. And so that's what the 5% forward is. Make sure that flow of abundance continues through the universe. 5% of the profits back to the channel. That helps keep the channel running. It says thank you for all the free work that we do. And I definitely know your names, all those that follow through on that. I call you guys my angel investors. Make sure that 90% you got left over, you spend that out of love. The universe will return it to you tenfold from all directions, my friends. So, decline on a multi-day scale that offers opportunity to open up a long position. There's a high and a low standing out here in the pre-market. We decline to and through support to meet another support. We bounce along that support sideways, and then we break down through multiple supports into a prominent low, possibly a low for the day. It's a prominent low, first low for the day. And then we have a resistance level around the open that's highlighted. We have multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance, and then that key resistance we meet somewhere between the open and 10 o'clock. We have a breakdown with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down off of that resistance. But that doesn't last long, because we have a rally out of this first half hour into a peak or crest somewhere between 10 and 11. There's a bit of volatility there, key resistance highlighted again, a bit of volatility, and then out of that volatility there's an unexpected move to the upside between roughly 11 and 12. Between 12 and 1 approximately, there's a period of volatility that ends with a fast sudden move higher. Fast sudden move higher is unexpected, takes us into a peak or crest here around the 2 o'clock hour. Where we see another trade opportunity in a period of sideways rotation that ends with a fast sudden move higher, followed by a sideways fluctuating decline in the last hour. That sideways fluctuating decline in the last hour offers an opportunity as well. Key resistance on a one-day scale is highlighted around the close. And it looks like we have a notable move right at the close to the upside. It would really stand out on a one-day chart. Possibly that's due to establishing new support, at least in the post-market. Looks like some sideways rotation in the post-market. The sneak preview for the following day, my sense is that we open lower the following day. We'll get into that in a bit, but there's quite a few trades going on here, guys. Make sure to follow that rule of karma. It's kind of mixed. So we have this opportunity in this decline here, first thing in the morning, open up a long position and close that long position within the first half hour or maybe hour and a half, somewhere when we meet key resistance on a one-day scale before we decline off of that key resistance. There should be a notable move to meet that resistance. So you could open up a long position in the midst of a decline first thing in the morning and close it in the midst of that half hour. And then so there's an opportunity here in this fast sudden move higher that takes place somewhere between somewhere around 2 o'clock probably, you could open up I want to make sure. So it looks like there's an opportunity with that fast sudden move higher. There's an opportunity to open up a short position, which you could then close probably in the last hour. Make sure to be careful not to wait for this move at the close to the upside. That would be no bueno. And then it's kind of like mixed. You could do two things. My sense is that there's a pretty big drop overnight. There's a pretty big drop overnight. Interesting. We have the indolence card here. When we look at the 1 month, there wasn't an indolence there. There was an indolence here. I would say open up a short position in the midst of that fast sudden move higher. You could probably open up a long position as long as you catch it just before this like move at the close to the upside. You can close the short position first thing in the morning at the open, close a long position at a brief peak, a key technical price level, and we'll get into that in more detail in the reading for the 9th. That's the S&P 500 for June 8th, 2023. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, my friends, make sure to follow that rule of karma. If you want to learn more about ESO meta-analysis, check out our ebook, guys. It's on sale on the website for $33 right now. It's normally $55. Only book of its caliber in its class. There's 4 other books in the niche. None of them come close to its detail. With that said, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.